Hey everybody, this is William from the Godzilla Files coming at you with a new countdown, and today we're going to look at my least favorite kaiju. Even though I like so much about the Godzilla universe, there are kaiju that I could care less about, and these are them. It could be because of their design, or maybe they just weren't in that great of a movie. But either way, these are ones that I actively tried to avoid. Number 5 is Abra. Abra is on this list because he is probably one of the weakest enemies Godzilla has ever faced. He poses absolutely no threat to the King of Monsters, and he's actually supposed to be the main villain in his own kaiju movie. He's just not threatening, and I don't understand how anyone thought a giant lobster could take on Godzilla, a fire-breathing dinosaur. You know, he does have a really good look to him. I think they did a great job when it comes to the costume, but man, as a kaiju, he's just so weak. I mean, even in Final Wars, he gets beaten by some mutants, and Godzilla takes him out in, I think, what, 10 seconds? So, by all means, this is one of Godzilla's weakest enemies. Number 4 is Mothra, and really my biggest issue with Mothra is simply this. He doesn't look cool, and he's weak. Right from the start of Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, when he goes out to fight Space Godzilla for the first time, he is defeated in probably 30 seconds. That is no way to set up your super weapon. Mechagodzilla 2 was right before this film, and comparing the two, it's night and day. It's unbelievable, it really is. Mothra is weaker, stupider looking, it's just unbelievable. And I do know he's not so much of a kaiju, he is a robot, but he just has to be on this list. I'm sorry. You know. Number 3 is Minya from the Showa era of Godzilla films. He is by far one of the most annoying characters that you can find in this era of films. In Son of Godzilla, when he's throwing tantrums, it's just so annoying. I don't know how anyone thought this would be a good idea. Even his look is so strange. He looks nothing like Godzilla. Really, this whole entire idea of the Son of Godzilla should have been brought back to the drawing board, in my opinion. I think it can be done really well. Like in Final Wars, I think that costume, it works out beautifully, but in the Showa era it was just so bad. He just doesn't really get better as the series goes on. Number 2 is the giant Condor. While he only makes a brief appearance in Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, it's truly terrible. It's like they took some random prop from the back lot that hasn't been used in years and just threw it on screen. It looks awful. It just kind of stands still, and when he's fighting Godzilla, I think he just pokes him. He's not threatening. The fight scene itself is awful, and can't say anything good about him. You know, he gets fried so quickly. He's another kaiju that is just so weak and can't do anything to really stop Godzilla that I don't even know why they bothered putting him in. Number 1 is Gabro. By far, this kaiju has one of, if not the most annoying roar in the whole entire Godzilla series. I mean, just take a listen. That roar is awful. I don't know who thought that that would be a great roar for this kaiju, but they were completely wrong. He is a villain in a Godzilla film, so his roar should be somewhat threatening, but in reality, it's so annoying that you want to see him just get beat up. Along with his roar, his design is just kind of all over the place. He has like a cat-like face, but he doesn't have a tail, and he's kind of shaped like a golem, it seems like. I don't know how to describe him. It's just not very interesting all the way around. I mean, the only good thing that I can even say, if I had to pick something, is that he beats up Minya a couple of times. But in the end, he gets beaten by him and Godzilla, so it doesn't really work out for him at all. Alright everybody, let me know in the comments below if there's kaijus that you cannot stand. Like I said before, I do try to like everything about the Godzilla series, but there are some things that even I have issues with. So let me know some of your issues about some of these kaijus or other kaijus. I'm always interested to hear what other people think. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk with you all later.